Just want to let you know these been sitting in here, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I had a blue tarp on top of it. See the steam coming off of it? See, it's already composting. That's the heat that it needs. And we're in the process, we've mowed down all the weeds, and we're in the process of covering this garden. And at the end of the season, I will show you a video like it was when I started, my first video. We had a frost last night, but I don't think it hit it that bad. It's supposed to be a little colder tonight. But I'm going to leave the tomatoes up, because if it doesn't get cold, we'll be able to pick a few if it gets a little bit warmer. And we're probably about, I don't know, 125 yards from that river, and the river's 20 feet lower than here. So when you have cold weather here and a frost, all the cold weather goes out there on top of that river because it's the lowest point. And cold air weighs more than hot air. Hot air rises, cold air sits. And so all the frost damage in here will go out in the middle of that river. And the river is 40, 50 miles long, and it's a mile wide up here, so it can take a lot of volume of cold air. And sometimes it'll save this garden from a frost, because all the cold air is out in the river and not up here on the ground. But this is what we do. We bring it down here in this trailer about 4 or 5 times, and usually 6 trash cans full of it, and we'll cover this whole garden and let it sit for the winter. Monday, November the 5th. Tomorrow's election day. 4:28 in the afternoon. The sun's setting down in the west. It's getting late. It's supposed to freeze tonight. We don't know. We mowed up everything off of this part of the garden and put down leaves. That's one truck trailer load. This trailer's sitting there full of pine needles. I'm running the risk that it's going to freeze tonight. It might not, but if it does, I'm at a loss. If it doesn't freeze, I might get a few more tomatoes. We've cleaned up the string bean area. And when you pick it up with the lawnmower and your containers on it, you get stuff that's pretty good to break down and make compost. And we've got leaves, so my compost pile's getting pretty full. And by the time I put the pepper plants and tomato plants on top of here and put some more leaves on it, it'll be almost full to the top when it settles. The plants are still green. I don't know that they got hurt. The butter beans, limas, we don't really have time to fool with them. I'm hoping to just pull them all out the ground, put them in a hefty bag or something, and take them home and pick them at home. There's still very many on it. And there's still some nice tomatoes in here. I don't know if frost got these. They don't really look like frost's got them yet. But it was supposed to have gotten down to 27 down there last night. I just don't think it happened. I come back in another couple days, they'll be turning black. That'll mean it had frost. Now the pepper plants are a little more tender. They look like they've been hit by frost. But that's it for the garden update, folks. Day before election day. Everybody go vote. Now we picked a few better boys and a few 4th of Julys. Picked any of them turning color, because if it does freeze tonight, they'll be gone. And that's going to be it for the tomatoes and the garden season if we don't warm up a little bit. Thanks for watching.